everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of The Final Buzzer. Both basketball teams were in action with a pair of doubleheaders against Robert Wesleyan and Deamon. The women's team entered their contest against Robert Wesleyan at 18-5 and in third place in the ECC. Midway through the first quarter, Shaylee Frierson would get hot early on with 1 3 and another 3. Shaylee Frierson would have 14 points in the first half. Let's move on to the third quarter. It's Sarah Nady from long range. Cuts it to a 1-point game. Next possession, Bears turn it over. Emily Miller with a full court pass to Nady to take the lead. Nady would finish with 19 points. On to the fourth quarter. Frierson hits another 3, but she's not finished. Next possession, tie game. Frierson from the corner, got another. Bears retake the lead. She would finish with a career-high 30 points. Under 3 minutes to go now, and it's Taryn Wilson with her only three-pointer of the night. Tie game now, 20 seconds left. Roberts Wesleyan looking for the lead, and Taylor Bino coming up clutch. Redhawks up by 2. Bears need a bucket. They go to Nomeyer. She drives inside and draws the foul. So Meg Nomeyer at the line for 2 shots. And the 71% free throw shooter comes up clutch with 2 big ones. Redhawks have one more chance. Gazani finds herself open underneath, and she can't finish. So we are tied going to overtime. 20 seconds left. Bears down by 3, and it's Triptree. Euro step, can't finish. She had a chance to get it to a 1-point game. Bears had to foul, and that would do it. 84-79 is the final. The Bears followed that up with a 54-38 loss at Deamon on Sunday, falling to 10-8 in conference play, which has them in line to host an ECC tournament game. Now on to men's basketball, looking to snap their 6-game losing streak against Roberts Wesleyan. Let's pick this one up in the second half as Marcus St. Furcy continues his hot shooting with a triple. But with the Redhawks up by 5, it's Fope Okuyiga starting to heat up with a 3. Tough name to pronounce, but remember that name. He comes up big in this one. Off the Owens miss, it's Okuyiga going coast to coast for the finish. Next possession, it's Okuyiga one more time from the corner. He would score 14 of his 15 points in the second half. And just for the cherry on top, there he is again with the putback slam as the Redhawks go on to win 96-84. But the Bears would be back at it 2 days later against the 13th best team in the country, the Deamon Wildcats. Final minute of the first half, Bears down by 2, and Zaire Porter steps into a 3. Next possession, however, Andrew Sisko spinning inside to give the Wildcats a 1-point lead going into the locker room. Down by 2, and it's Collins Onike all the way to the rim, knotting the game up at 40. 10 minutes to go, Deamon started to take control as Jay Sarkis hits a 3. Next possession, balls all over the place. Who's going to get it? Wildcats come up with it, and it's Sisko finding himself wide open underneath. For a layup, he would finish with a game-high 27 points as Sisko again with another layup. Bears fall to the Wildcats 87-72. The Bears have now officially been eliminated from postseason contention. Both the men's and women's teams will be back at it Thursday night before coming home to play Bridgeport for Senior Day on Saturday. Speaking of Bridgeport, the men's team hosted LIU Post Wednesday night, and senior guard Floyd Preito would have a game for the ages. He would get the Purple Knights started off with a 3-pointer a minute into the game. And you see that 3-point tracker in the bottom of your screen? Well, there's a reason why it's there. 3 3-pointers for Preito in the first half, but he's not even close to being done. This turned into a game of 2K. Preito's just pulling up whenever he wants. With 10 threes now. Approaching the 3-minute mark, Preito with his 12th triple. Keep in mind, the ECC record for most points in a single game is 52, which he gets on that three-pointer there. 30 seconds left. Preito looking for the record! His 15th three of the game. It's an ECC conference record for the most points in a single game. The previous record, 52 points, was set back in 1995. That's the beauty of sports. You never know what you might see on any given night. That'll do it for this week's episode of Final Buzzer. I'm John Piersos, and I'll see you next week.